soon will Miniatrite need our help again?
Miniatrite has just recovered, so we have some time to prepare.
I see. We'll seek out more contamination and purify it. What a remarkable creature. Yes, especially purifying that awful red fog. Do you remember the time I was exposed to it? Oh, I remember. You passed out. Didn't know what to do.
What in the world are they doing?
Yes.
Yo, what up, guys? Atrovix, what's up? How you doing? Fuck, I forgot how to say the name again, Balos. How do you say it? How do you say it? It's with the... How do you say it? Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, so the H. That's why I always forget. How you doing? What's up, pay to win? You think you're about to quit the game? Not enjoying it anymore? What? You're pretty bored as well, Spalos? Or Shabalos? Really? I feel that though, like, I mean, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't play as much. I do play a lot. It's my main game, but like, I do get what you guys are saying. Like, there's not a lot of stuff to do in the game right now. I feel it. I feel it. You only log in for GTA mostly? Yeah, that's pretty much like what I do. Like now that I've started working, I don't really have a lot of time to play the game. Like I do have time, but like now, but I just log in, kind of do my dailies and stuff, go do a Nebula grind if I have people, and it's just, yeah. I think most of us will jump ship when new MMO comes out. I think so. I think this is like the MMO that's just gonna kind of have to hold over until until something comes up, you know. 2K hours in? Shit. How many do I have? Let me see. Okay, I'm at 2 points. Oh my god. I'm pushing 3K. I have played a little bit too much. Oh, Liam. Why did I look at that, Pedro? Why'd you give me a look at that?
This is the item. Do you like it?
I'm not even enjoying Nebula anymore, farming X hours to open 15 chests and get nothing. I feel that. I feel that. Like, it's just, there's not a lot of stuff to look forward to. The only thing I really enjoy in this game is the PvP, right? And right now, like, ever since they took out portals and stuff, or ever since they made portals for world bosses and all that stuff, it's like, there's not a lot of stuff to go engage in. I get the most excited nowadays for war games, stuff that's set up, and then I'm looking forward to the tournament. Tournament's gonna be fun as well. What's up, Danny? Do you think that T1 Arc Boss weapons price will drop a lot? Honestly, with that event that's coming up, I think they will. I haven't looked too much into the event, but I heard that's gonna be pretty good. What's up, Mixtape? When T2 came out, I rocked the Forgotten Lotus chest piece instead of Imperial with the Imperial pants. Do I need to switch? If you want to be min-max Mixtape, yeah, unfortunately you're gonna have to switch, you know, chest and boots to your Imperial, and then the Forgotten Lotus gloves and pants. Forgotten Lotus gloves and pants, and then chest and boots are Imperial. It's just, it offers the most stats, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world if you don't want to change, but if you eventually want to like min-max it and whatnot, you eventually will.
Leave your materials. I'll fetch them for you whenever they're needed.
War game is the only thing that's interesting now. Honestly, playing range magic is kind of useless right now if you got 2-2-2 parties. I think the way I play the range magic is I play glass cannon. So like, I just try to do as much damage as possible, right? Because yeah, it's the only really way to play at this point. Because the meta is too tanky, you know? The fact that I can go full glass cannon and still be effectively tanky because of my party just tells you that the only reason I'm viable is because of a party situation. So it has to be like the buffs and stuff that you get, you know? So there's that. I got 1.3 hit, 3k crit, and 12. Yeah, exactly. Like you're playing full glass cannon. And like it's effective, but it's only effective because of how strong the meta is. That's the only reason. I don't think it should be like that. It should not be anywhere near as tanky. I'm completely fine with dying if I fuck up, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I imagine glass cannons is supposed to be, but the fact that you can build full offense and still be fine in a party, it's kind of crazy. I want to change this up, and I want to... I want to try using this today, even though I don't feel like it's going to drain the shit out of my mana. Tanks with greatsword one-shotting and unkillable, healers unkillable, that's just sad. Yeah. I think that's another reason too why the meta and just the game is in a boring state right now. It's just because it's not fun necessarily for a lot of things. Oh, you're muted? Yeah, I was basically saying, Mixtape, like you don't have to switch. But if you want to min-max and you want the best possible setup, that's what you would do. You do have to switch. You could probably get away with it, what you have, but you do really want Imperial chest and boots, and then Lotus pants and gloves. They just offer the best stats, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the last thing you change. Maybe if you got a setup right now, work on everything else, but if it's the last thing you have, then I'd eventually say you'd want to switch. Just to be better in the long run. Two-piece Imperial, two-piece Spectral. It doesn't work for the actual like on use effect, but it does work with the actual the distance you are. So it could be viable, but that's one thing. Things are definitely a lot cheaper than they were. You can definitely experiment with builds and whatnot. But I'm curious how that would work, Spectral. I'm curious. Your two-piece Imperial, two-piece Transcendent. Yeah, that's the full glass cannon build. That works effectively. But like I said, I don't like recommending that to people because I don't want people to get the false... I don't want them, like, you know what I mean? I don't want people to get the false interpretation that you can, like, that it's like you're gonna wreck with that build, you know? You're like super squishy. So like one wrong thing, one wrong move, or if you don't have a good party or whatnot, you're dead. You're dead and it's gonna feel horrible. So like, you know, I don't recommend it just because I don't want to get questions like, hey, like, how do I survive with this build? It's like, well, you really can't. Like, you have to have a good party. It has to revolve around a party. Yeah, exactly. You have to have pocket. You have to have a good party for it. And now, if you're a good player, you could probably get away with it and be effective. But still, in general, it's tough. My large-scale PvP setup, Diddy. If you type that exclamation mark build, it'll have all my skill builds in there. If that's what you're looking for, I use the same one. I've kind of stayed with it. And it is accurate on my quest log for my ZVZ build. That's what I use now. Another thing too that kinda I hate, but it's true, is that Delulu Spear makes an insane difference. Insane. Like night and day difference when you get Delulu Spear. And I hate saying that because I know a lot of people like getting Delulu Spear is not feasible for a lot of people. So like I don't want to make it seem like you need to get it, but it is very, very good. Like the amount of damage I do because my base damage is just crazy. How is Thundercloud's bombing any good? Thundercloud bombing you could probably use if you were in like a single target, maybe like Dominion type build or even like arenas. The only issue is with Thunderclouds, you're gonna get rid of your stacks, right? So you gotta be careful with that. But it does hurt. If you do go Thundercloud bombing, you definitely want to go in daggers. Actually, I think it's spear. And you wanna make sure you get the, no, actually it's not even spear, it's, oh, sorry, it's the specialization. Like what I like doing when I do Thundercloud bombing is I like taking ankle strike as well and getting this offhand activation to give you a better chance of it proccing. When this procs, you do a ton of damage because you get your offhand weapon hit as well. Using Calling Art for PvP, yeah, like I didn't like to use it. I always felt like it was more so like a filler for damage, but I've been using it recently, and I don't know if it's just because I have Delulu Spear, but when you do the arc, the Calling Arc, and then you do double Rising Slash into somebody, it does a lot of damage, a lot, and it has very good AoE, like Shabalo said. I don't know how well it would work with Crimson. I'm sure it still does really good. I think it's just overall, it's just a nice filler and it just adds damage. Adds a lot of damage. Yeah, even from, yeah, Bellandir to Delulu, like Delulu just gives you way better stats. It gives you, not way better stats, it gives you a decent amount of good stats, but it's more so the damage, right? The max damage gives you a lot. And it's very important when you're playing Spear Dagger to have a lot of max damage. Do you think it's viable to go Poison if you have really high crit? Yeah, 100%. Poison is just as viable as Lightning is. And I'm not even exaggerating at all. Like if you want to play Poison, 100% play Poison. It's actually better in a team environment if you have some Poison users. Because you're able to proc more stuff. You're like everybody benefits from it. I used to think that everybody didn't benefit from Poison, but like to give you an example, usually, you know, you pick up this talent right here because there's so many good things, so you're inevitably gonna get it. And usually I would always think that, oh shit, I don't have Poison, so it's not gonna work, right? It's not gonna help me. But this actually works because if a teammate or anybody else applies Poison to somebody, you benefit off that. You get that Poison stack, the chance for it to explode and do more damage. So overall, Lightning and Poison, I think they're very equivalent, and you kind of want some people to play Poison. Not everybody. I still think Lightning is better in the long run, but it's very good. Yo, what's up, Kazem? How are you? How are you doing? I'm using Delulu Spear, it saved me and it's good, but the downside is you lose lots of strength and melee vision can walk. Yeah, that's the one caveat to it, Mun. You lose a lot of, the big thing for me was losing a lot of attack speed, right? Because Delulu Spear is the slowest spear in the game. It is slow. So if you don't have good attack speed, it feels bad. It feels like you're lagging. So you gotta make sure that you build attack speed with Delulu for sure. Crimson is the fastest spear in the game. So Crimson, you can kind of get away with having okay attack speed. You know what I mean? My base damage with Stellarite Spalos is 830. 830 max damage with Delulu. I still play with shield block chance, yeah. Or shield block, shield pin. I still play with shield pin. 55. I kind of cycle. It's like 50 to 55%, depending on if I want to put more into it. Yeah, it's very high, and it's only because of the Delu. The Delu gives me so much, dude. It's insane. You can go from Crimson, like Crimson max damage, you probably hit, like normally, like with an average build, you probably hit around like 740, 750 maybe, around that area. And then you put on Delu, and you instantly go up to 830. Or 800 plus in general, like it's crazy. Our guild on Carnage crashed and transferred to Stellarite to join Limitless. Then they imploded, so now I'm stuck and my party decided to quit the game. Really? That's not good to hear. That's not good to hear. It always sucks, man, like when the group of people that you normally play with just quit. Because then it just gets super stale. Like, you know? I feel that. Any info about using 150% crit damage buff? 150% crit damage. Which one are you talking about, Dave? Any info about you spears using 150% crit damage bug? Is there another bug that's going around? Oh, Delu Dagger, what did you say? What do you mean, Delu Dagger, man? Yeah, we've been in the same party since day one. I definitely feel like hanging it up. I feel that, Kazam. Like, I don't blame you for that, because if it's hard. Like the people I started this game with, they've all quit by now. And trust me, there was like, I was very close. I was very close to like do I really want to play anymore kind of thing. But the only reason, I'll be honest, the only reason I stayed was because of YouTube and you guys. I like helping everybody, and I like, you know, the community and stuff that I've created. So that's really the only reason I still really like enjoy this game, I think. That, and there's just not another MMO out that catches my interest right now, you know? All of the older MMOs, I've played all of them, and so I heard some stuff that people are bugging crit damage with Q. Not sure, wanted to know if you knew. Really? With Q? No, I have no idea. I have no idea. I didn't even hear about that. If that's an actual bug and people are able to abuse getting 150% crit damage, that is insane. Like, the difference would be crazy if you can get 150% crit damage. That would definitely need to be fixed, but no, I have not heard of anything. I hope that's a myth. When Tarkov wipe hits, I'm gonna go back to my roots. Is this soon? J Money, is the Tarkov wipe soon? I love Tarkov, and I played like almost every wipe, but man, it's hard for me to get into that game. Like, when I get into it, I get into it. But it's hard for me to get into it because, like, so many cheaters. I hate getting cheated on, man. Hate getting cheated on. There's so many cheaters in that game. It's just, it's such a good game, too. Such a good game, and it's ruined by fucking cheaters. You still rank 1? No, I mean, if you're talking about, like, in terms of damage or kills, I don't really push rank 1. I can't. Like, all rank 1 is just who has more time. I work 7 to 4, so there's no way I could compete with anybody pushing rank 1. There's no way. You gotta go to like every event, basically. Solar Eclipse is just useless. No, it's not worth. Yeah, exactly. I had rank 1, and I had rank 1 for a long time, like during my beginning days. And it was fun. It was definitely fun then, but nah, nowadays, I'm way too lazy. The game doesn't hold my interest as much to grind that hard for rank 1, but I feel like as a top guild or alliance, it's a little better because you can fight, but we keep getting these alliances that show up.
Welcome aboard my boat.
Yeah, it's, yo, Geho, I appreciate that follow, thank you. Even with the top alliance, like us on this server, we don't get any Boonstone or Riftstone fights. We literally have to make war games to get content, which is fine. I don't mind war games. I like war games a lot because we get to fight all the really competitive guilds, you know. But like it's only that, you know. I don't really push doing dominions. I don't do dominion bosses. Like I don't know. I'm using Dagger. It saved me a lot. I also give some good play, but downside is you gain a lot of strength. And oh, that's what you're saying, man. Okay, I get you. Yeah, Dagger is really good. I think Dagger is still slept on. Even though the price has raised a good bit, I still think it's a really good dagger for its price. Yeah, I feel what you mean, Kazam. And I'll be honest too. If I wasn't playing this game hardcore or like sweaty, I wouldn't be playing at all. I can't be a casual player. I can't. It's just not in my nature. I get way too bored of the game. You have 4K hours in that game, but I had to take a break too. Throne is my first. Oh, it's your first MMO, really, J Money? Really? Dude, honestly, like if you really enjoyed Throne of Liberty, J Money, and you wanted to get into more MMOs, the other MMOs that are old for like me because I played every single one, but like technically would be new for you, are still good. Like World of Warcraft, still a really good game in my opinion. Like Guild Wars, really cool game to check out. Like Elder Scrolls, BDO, they all like honestly are pretty MMOs that are good to check out. But I get what if you wanted to wait for something that was like newer and everything, then I would definitely wait. Chrono Odyssey is I'm excited for that one, but I don't know, like I've heard good things about it, and then I've heard that it's not really PvP oriented and it's more like solo or PvE, or I don't know. I hope it has good PvP because like I'll be honest, that's the one thing that holds me over in any of these MMOs. If this MMO or any MMO I played didn't have PvP or didn't have like just PvP content, I wouldn't play it. I can't play a PvE game, MMO wise. Yo, what's up, Blue Waffles? I'm supposed to be playing it tonight with Pulsive, like later tonight. I know you didn't get you might still be able to get a key, Troy. You just have to look. Like I've been seeing stuff pop up, but then they go away kind of quick, so I haven't messaged you about it. But you could possibly still get a key yet. I don't know. Was Multiglad and WoW been playing since vanilla? Quitting came to Throne like Dum Dum. WoW is I can't play WoW anymore because I played it like my whole childhood, man. Like I got like 10 plus years on that game. But I think it's a really good game. It's just I can't play it anymore because it's just so old to me and same old stuff. But I think anybody who's never played WoW should definitely check out WoW. 100%. I still think it's a really good game. And it was like the foundation of MMOs pretty much, you know? Like one of the foundations. I only played shooters before this. I'm down for any new MMOs though. I don't want to play any old game. I get that, J Money.
It's free.
Unfortunately, in terms of MMOs, the games on the horizon are not like near. There's Chrono Odyssey that could come out, I think later this year. There's like what's it called? Not Ashen. Ashes of Creation. But honestly, I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. And that's just been in development for fucking ever. I don't know any good MMOs, honestly, that are coming out. And MMOs are my favorite genre, too. I love MMOs. I might go to Snowburn and try to get into a top guild there, but gotta wait for this. Honestly, Snowburn might be a good scene, Kazam. Not gonna lie. It might be a good scene. Damn, where did my contracts? Yo, what's up, Aerosol? How are you? How'd your finals go? Or if you've done them yet? It seems like they all ended. They might have, Troy. I mean, but I would still look. If anything, if you're interested, I'm more than likely gonna be. I'll stream it in Discord tonight with me and Pulse. This game is amazing, but the meta is disgusting with unkillable. Yeah, I agree, Ten Kites. I agree. The meta is just not enjoyable for anybody. Like, I'll never play a tank in a game. I'll play a healer, but I'll never play a tank in a game. And to me, it's just, it's really boring. What do you think of the best MMO of all time? The best MMO to me of all time was Arcade. Arcade had all the right concepts. It was just very, very pay to win, but it had everything. Had, you know, I could kill my own faction, my own people. I could jump people and take their loot and go sell it. I could have a house that wasn't in the instance. The naval PvP was the best naval PvP I've ever had in any game. PvP in that game was just super good. Like, that game was amazing to me. Oh, you're caught up with Final Project, but yeah, still busy. I get it, I get it. I'll just keep up with the MMOs with you. I'm sure you'll be on any new... Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm 100% gonna be... I hope people realize that. Like, I hope when people realize that when this game dies, like, I'm not just disappearing. I go to every MMO, basically, so... I'll be streaming and YouTubing all that stuff. Yeah, Aerosol, it's been good. Like, I feel like my body's getting a little better used to it. That's why I'm kind of streaming more this week. But damn, that first week I went back to work, my body was not used to it. Like, every day came home passed out for hours. It was crazy. But yeah, this week's been better. I'm sure as I keep going, it's gonna keep getting easier and easier. To play tank and healer is amazing, but the thing with Unkillable Bastard is very frustrating. If you don't die, you do 0 damage, and buffs have... Yeah, okay, I know what you mean, Tinkites. Isn't there a new Arcade coming out or something? I looked it up because I heard other streamers talking about it. There's, Arcade 2 is supposed to be coming out, and I'll more than likely try it, but I heard some bad things about that as well. I heard they're leaning more towards like single player, kind of solo, maybe a little bit group, but it's like more PvE oriented. I don't know why all these games are going more PvE oriented. Like, I get that the casual player base and like the PvE side of things is like the bigger player base of an MMO, but like, you gotta have some PvP in it, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's like the staple of MMOs. You want to better your character's advancement, right? You want to get stronger and stronger to fight other players that are strong too. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be the best. But like, if there's no PvP and nothing to work for, and you're just PvEing and getting gear, to me, that doesn't excite me. Like, it's not very appealing for me to just keep getting gear for what? To kill a better boss? To kill a stronger boss? Like, I don't know. That's just not me. I hope so too, Mercury, because I like the game. I like the PvP. TL's always been dying. Like, it's slowly bleeding characters. I'm not a doomer and gonna say the game's dying fast. It's definitely losing players, and I mean, if they don't change stuff, I don't know how long the game will last. But that's just, you know, I would never say a game's dead, because people still enjoy the game. Obviously, you can see there's still a ton of people here, and this is one server. There could be more, but you know. I don't know, meta seems to be different, but group-oriented, 2 healers, 2 tanks with Devo, and 2 DD for solo players. Yeah, no, this is very group-oriented. Everything in this game, Chash, is group-oriented. It's guild-oriented, alliance-oriented, it's group-oriented. There's not a lot of... I mean, there's solo things. You can go do the minions and stuff and do solo and be successful, but to what extent, you know? Yo, Gamira, I appreciate that follow. Thank you, thank you. All right, Shabalos, have a good night, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Love your builds. I have 1.7 melee, Eva 2.7, and 3.7 magic. Is it any good? I'm free to play and just hit 6K. Your stats look good. Honestly, though, that melee evasion, Michael, I don't know if it's really helping you at all, because that's kind of like the break point of where people get their hit to, you know? I would lower your magic evasion more, and I would try to raise more melee. Melee is the most important thing, because you can't effectively build it as you can other things. Check mail. Oh, my mail.
artifact scroll in your hand.
Yeah. 100% endurance can work. 100% endurance works. It has really good damage as well, and it's really strong. 100%. I need someone to start a dungeon group. I guess I can go do, whatchamacallit. Wait, they put in Spear? They've had Spear in for a long time. When's the last time you stopped playing? Hello? Hello, kitty. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At the point where it's useless, I can change all my runes around and swap like 400 magic. That's what you should do, in my opinion, Michael. It'll probably feel better as well. I need 2 Mercury because I've been requested a lot. I'll make one very soon. Very soon. This weekend, I'll have a quest log up for endurance. The battle skin path, or this skin right here, it looks better on a male, right? I'm assuming, because like the female looks kind of weird. The male one. How do you even? Oh, I guess I could technically see it. In here. Oh yeah, the male one does look actually kind of sick. You could do some cool stuff with the colors. That looks kind of sick for sure. Honestly, you could do some really sick stuff with the colors, like. I'm just messing around with the stuff, but yeah, you could. Yeah, that's kind of sick. You can make some cool looking stuff with it. Problem is they don't play the game fully, devs or even Tico, and they don't have an honest all-around feedback about the game. They definitely don't. I mean, devs in general don't really play the game a lot, their games a lot, but they need people that test it, right? They need people that actually do play the game and give them honest feedback about everything. Endurance build, you do need a good team. You do need a healer. Endurance will feel bad if you're by yourself. When you got your war games, I think they're scheduled for like 2.5 hours from now, I think. So I should be able to stream for like 2.5 hours. Check mail. I did check mail. You didn't see what I answered your question, Sigma. Endurance does work. It 100% works. It just, it feels better when you have a healer. That's when it feels like really strong. When's the tourney? I don't know the exact date. I just know it's at the end of the month. Towards the end of the month. So it's still a decent ways away, but there's a lot of war games and stuff going on for people practicing, so. Oh, with the headgear too. Okay, I'll look in a second on that. Despite all it's the dying or whatever, I still enjoy the game. Although I don't play as much, it still feels like there's so much content to do. That's, yeah, see, that's a good way to look at it. The game is like, it's bleeding players. Don't get me wrong, but it's still a very enjoyable game. By no means should anybody ever consider the game dead. You know what I mean? Like, they could turn it around easily, but the player count is getting lower and lower. There's no healer here, huh? We're just dead. Where is our fucking healer? Oh, we don't even have a healer at all. That's why. I shouldn't have rezzed. Because you're cooking up a builder now. Dude must be like, well, shit, I need a... Yeah, like, I mean, you can play endurance without a healer, but you got to remember that endurance, you're getting hit by everything. They're smaller numbers, but you're getting hit by everything. Okay? So a healer is going to feel really nice because you won't get one shot. That's what endurance does. You won't get one shot. Yo, Record, I appreciate that follow, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck, what was my color? I did it again. Where was my color, boys? Where's my color? Easy. I love this game for the PvP. I just want to be able to fight more in the open world, not only events. That's one thing. Like my biggest thing was when I started this game, I was so worried about like I hate when PvP is based around events, right? Like you can only PvP really during like events or special circumstances. I enjoy PvP way more when it's open world. You know, people are leveling or they're gathering, or you know, like more organic PvP. The turn off for me was time gated stuff with these coins of tokenness. The times of the coins? Which ones? Are you talking about like the dungeon stuff? There's a lot of stuff that's time gated. And it does suck, but to be honest, I think if it wasn't time gated, people would be way more behind. Way more behind. I think the sweats in this game would be raking in everything. Not saying I like time gated stuff. I don't like time gated stuff either.
Hey there,
but I get why they did it.
Welcome aboard my boat.
Yo, Area, I appreciate that follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Snowburn's a good place to look for sure. Choke point is shit. 300 person running through is the worst design. Yeah, choke points are fucking horrible in this game. Like Siege, if they ever get to the throne room, it is such a defensive spot to hold it. You shouldn't have to play your class. You're playing Shadow Dancer, right, Kazam? It was farming for a weapon and never lucky. I get you. Hello Kitty. It's hard to get the best of both worlds, right? Because you don't want sweats being able to get everything, but at the same time, you don't want to be locked behind stuff, you know? I get that. Honestly, they're crazy if they want you to change off of Shadow Dancer, Kazam. Shadow Dancer is 100% a big part of the meta right now. So I don't even know if you'd want to be in a guild like that.
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard my boat.
Yo, Machiavelli, I appreciate the follow. Thank you, Machiavelli. That's how I am too. Like what Aerosol said, like, why play a class? I'm not changing a class to join a guild. I'll never do that. You either take me as it is, or I'm joining a different guild. Like I have no issue.
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard my boat.
Yo, Sava Savage, I appreciate that follow, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the advice. Also, is there a massive difference between main hand, spear, and dagger? Dagger has faster attacks and spear more range. The biggest thing is in your dagger mastery, this primal strike only applies when you have your daggers out. That's the reason I use daggers. And because like daggers just feel faster animation wise. I think eventually, Seven. I think eventually once our alliances all cool down, we plan on coming to Snowburn. But I'm not positive. That's just a soldier in the alliance, you know? I don't have any big take on it. You could do that, but I mean, I'll be honest, like in general, you shouldn't even want to be in a guild that's going to make you change classes. I could see the appeal in like a super top guild, like if you're joining like, you know, like Supple, for example, or something. But even then, man, like I would never change my class for a guild. Like if I don't enjoy a class, I'm not going to play the game, you know? So like, why would you do that? You're going to Snowburn? I don't know for sure. For sure. That's just what the bird has said, you know? It's just what I've heard. Honestly, it would be kind of fun, man, because like going to a server where we could fight other alliances and stuff would bring so much more appeal to me, you know? Like just being able to GVG again, being able to have that animosity between other alliances and the shit talk. Like that stuff, that's the fun bulk of the game, you know? That's what's fun. Right now, you're just snowballing. Yeah, like literally, there is no content on my server. We have fought off all the content; they've all left, and we definitely need to change. We definitely need to change. We have a guild with like 20 people who we play kind of a lot, so that's one thing. That's one thing we're here for. Yeah, see, like that's the coolest thing. I think small guilds, like especially with what they did with like portals and stuff, small guilds are very viable. Like you get peace arc boss sometime, like every week, or the potential for peak arc boss. You know, there's so much more smaller guild oriented things for sure. It did die a lot with the field boss change. 100%. I miss open world conflict bosses so much. I know you guys aren't having fun railing us from Last Calvary. I mean, it's fun for the time being because it's a little amount of PvP we get. You know what I mean? But like, it's never fun really punching down. You definitely want to like fight against people who are, you know, that could beat us. That's the best part. Like the fighting guilds that you're punching up, that's the best way. Not to put any shade on your guild. When Nor joined us, I thought it was actually going to be fun that first night. PvP went crazy. And then Nor blew up. I'm waiting to go in this portal because of this queue. I don't want to be in the portal when the queue pops. That is the issue, 123 somatics. But, I mean, can you blame them? I mean, that's what the guilds and the alliances, like, you kind of have to do. But I do agree. They should get rid of alliances and just make guilds like 100 player cap. That would make the game so much more enjoyable, you know? It would make it less zergy, and it would make it more enjoyable. But you'd be crazy to think that people wouldn't have soft handshakes, you know, between alliances. It'd be the same thing over. That's just inevitably what happens in large scale stuff. I was in Carnage before too, but server looked dead. I changed to Snowburn. Yeah, it's definitely dead. It's definitely dead. You made a good choice, Seven. Yeah, see, with the Arc Boss raids coming, there's just a lot of smaller guild things that you can do. We try to get the alliance to match your weight, but they don't come. That's the toughest part, is trying to get people. Because, like, there's easily enough people on the server to contest. You know, you just gotta, like, put away your differences and team up and fight the other people. I'm not saying it's easy. It's definitely hard. But there's that option as well. The Crash of Carnage, yeah, like I mean, the leadership thingy was what happened with Nor was unfortunate. There was a lot of cool people in Nor, you know. I'm on Stellarite and it's kind of perfect. Not one guild alliance is crazy strong. See, that's good. A very balanced server is always good. The issue is like, it's so hard. It's so hard to make that happen, you know, when people just want to win. He did. Don Cello did do some shady shit. Don Cello did do some shady shit. I think factions would be what's a cool aspect, or is a cool aspect in Kites. Like, look at New World. New World had factions. I agree. Alliances in games with PvP are just, it's not fun. I think they should get away from alliances and just do guilds. Just do guilds, man. Like, could you imagine if there was no soft handshakes between guilds and every guild could not make an alliance? It was just guild versus guild versus guild versus guild. It'd be chaotic. But I mean, chaotic is fun, you know? This week we got all the guilds in Nebula who's similar strength, so that's fun, amazing stuff. Yeah, when they're similar strength, that PvP is like, it's good, you know. They do. I mean, that is an issue. When people lose, they tend to ask for more numbers, and then it becomes a number game. That's just inevitable. Are you planning to leave Carnage with your Alliance soon to go to more active? I want to, and I think we eventually will. We're just waiting on Alliance cooldowns. We don't want to leave anybody behind kind of thing. I don't know of a date. How to pair the Frozen Tears Pendant with Spear Dagger equipment? Just make adjustments. The Frozen Tears Pendant is the best pendant, in my opinion. You just gotta make adjustments to your gear. You'll miss out on evasion, so basically you want to get evasion somewhere else. Or just play more Glass Cannon. Either way it works. What about Siege? Allow alliances for the castle fight? 70 people can't defend against a whole ass server. I think Siege, yeah, a Siege would be okay to have alliance, but people would argue it's not. But it'd be kind of hard to just, or even not even alliances for Siege. Just make it to where every guild for themselves. It would be chaotic, and whoever got Siege at the last minute would have the shit talking rights. You know, like, I don't know. Two guild alliances would be kind of sick. That one was dead. I wasn't paying attention. What the hell? This is how life goes. A lot of people don't have the mind up for things. What makes, yeah, that's exactly how life goes. It's not fair, and it's just everybody wants different things. Yeah, like every guild for themselves in a Siege would be crazy. It'd be so chaotic. It'd be so chaotic. We allied with Nor, and then Nor blew up, and now we're with Corrupt. How did I get out of what? You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. One guild's gonna get more than all the others. It's just people are lazy with PvE. But Corrupt does follow. Corrupt doesn't go to events by themselves and stuff. They definitely do. They play true. So we don't really have an issue with that. Just they're better PvEers. Every attacking guild is acting together, can attack each other while outside the castle. Brawl is a free-for-all. I don't even think that should be the case, because that'd make it OP. It'd be super easy to get into the walls. I think it should just be every guild for themselves, period. That would be sick. Be chaotic, but it'd be sick. And then whoever's just lucky at the end gets it. Whoever times their push at the very end kind of thing, you know? You would definitely need to do something like make it to where like the defending guild, the one who has a throne, is maybe has like a buff, like a 20% more damage and defensive buff, so they at least have a chance of holding it versus all the other guilds on the server. But oh fuck, this thing's gonna pull me. Oh, I missed. No, I'm not going. I don't think you can make yourself faster. I'm just walking normally. I mean, when you touch an Emetoy in here, you get a buff. Fuck, I'm not gonna get this in my. Oh yeah, I am. Like when you touch a buff like this, see? Now I'm running faster. Dude, Region Siege would be sick if they ever came out with it. They promised that and they never followed up with it. You gotta do one more? Yeah, it's up here. I have like 6 keys I gotta go through. Even if you look very closely, you won't know how I did it. It's too quick for the eyes. You gotta be quick. Oh, what the hell? The game just let me out again. What the hell? What the hell? Did you guys see that? The game just let me out. A ban incoming. Honestly, might be better for me. It might free me. It might free me. By the way, speaking of new games on the horizon, I definitely plan on adding more stuff to the channel. So just so you guys are prepared for that, like, I don't plan on, I'm not quitting, obviously, but like I do plan on playing like Dune, even though it's not anything similar to this game, but I plan on playing Dune. So I'll probably be making content on that unless it's just really bad. And then I've been playing a decent amount of Warborn above. Is it called Above Ashes? I think it's like Albion. But that's also another game I kind of want to make content on too when it comes out. Just add a little variety, you know what I mean? But MMOs will always be my first love. It'll always be the game I go to. There's just something about developing your character and progressing that just is so enjoyable to me. Like, I always want to be the strongest. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that appeal. And PvP. PvP is my favorite thing in any game. I cannot, unless it's a single player game, I cannot play a PvE game. Yeah, Albion is hard to get into. It's definitely not for the people who don't like losing stuff and everything. Like, it's a harsh game. Warborn is similar, but it's less harsh. You don't lose everything when you die. But it is more Zergy, I feel like. So this is funny and sad at the same time. A lot of people think the same ban can save me from this game. It's a sad thing, right? Like, I don't actually wish that, by the way. It's just, but it is funny. That is a thing. That's like that literally, what you just said right there, Aerosol, reminds me of Tarkov so much. But I don't mind that stuff. Like, yeah, it's frustrating, but like that adrenaline you get when you have something to lose, you know what I mean? Like when it's PvP and you have something to lose, you have so much loot on you, or you have, you know, you could die and lose all your gear or something like that. That adrenaline you get when you're in a fight is just, it's different. It hits different. Like, don't get me wrong, I like games like this where everything's safe. You know, you can PvP whenever you want or whatever. But you get what I mean. Like, those games that have it to where, like, there's something to lose, there's a stake. It feels rewarding when you do good. It almost makes you want to do better because you don't want to lose your shit, you know? But don't get me wrong, you lose your shit to something dumb, or you played badly and you lose your stuff, it does feel bad. You do get pissed off. Usually, Kazam, I know what you mean. Usually I can't jump on the platforms either because they're bugged. I don't even know if that's considered a bug. Maybe they actually made them that way. I don't know. Another thing I don't like about games like this is dailies. Like this shit I'm doing right now, I hate having to log on and do this stuff, you know? I hate having to log on and do dailies, do contracts, do dungeons. I'd rather just play the game at my own will, go PvP if I really wanted to, that kind of stuff. I can only do this for so long. I mean, I'm still doing it. The only reason I'm doing it is because I want my character to be as strong as I possibly can. But I don't enjoy it. I don't know if anybody enjoys. This is what I hate when I can't find that wall. Oh, there it is down there. Did you see Arc Raiders gameplay? Not a fan of third person, but it looked pretty lit. Yeah, I did see some. I'm excited about that game too. J Money.
Welcome aboard my boat.
Yo, Levia. I think I said that right. Thank you for that follow. Thank you. I did see that. Unfortunately, I didn't get invited. I didn't even know about the game, honestly, until I saw people playing it. So I definitely want to play Arc Raiders. It looks really good. I don't know, Mercury. The game just puts me outside sometimes. It's weird. I don't do most of it, to be honest. I hate doing it, but like, something about it, like if I don't do it, I feel like I'll fall behind. Even though you really won't. Like if you were to skip dailies and stuff for a while, like you don't, I mean, I'm at the point in the game right now where I'm kind of full geared. I mean, I am full geared. I'm like essentially ready for tier 3 already. Why you spawn outside the I don't know, the game just is buggy. At least doing the dailies with us make exactly. I don't mind doing the dailies with you guys and stuff like, and being able to chat and everything and talk with you guys. Just that makes it 100% more. I'll be honest, streaming this game and any game in general is always more appealing and more fun with stream. Like it's just more fun because you're able to talk with people and stuff while you play. Honestly, if my computer can handle it, I would love to stream war games and every bit of content for you guys, 100%. But unfortunately, this game is just not very well optimized, so my PC really struggles. But I do have a good CPU now, and I got a 5080 graphics card coming tomorrow. That's gonna be huge. And another big thing that I haven't mentioned is I also got a an OLED monitor, a 240 hertz OLED monitor that I'm getting, I think on Sunday or Monday. So that is huge. I've heard right now I'm on a 144 hertz monitor, and it does fine. Like it's good, but 240 is gonna be big. And also I've heard really good things about OLEDs, like better colors, better visuals, and the response time is just way better. So I'm excited for that. So I'm basically getting a new monitor, and I'm getting that brand new 5080 GPU. So who knows? Maybe, and because that's gonna also unlock for me in the graphics, it's gonna unlock frame generation, which is supposed to make your FPS in this game go like double. So who knows? Maybe I'll be able to stream. Since when is bro so rich? I'm not rich. I'm not rich. Trust me. I am not rich, but saving up does wonders. Saving up, doing YouTube videos and doing all that stuff, getting views, definitely helps. What I like about what I do is I could upload every single day and push content, right? And fish for views and you know, all that stuff. I could get a lot more views, but like I like making content on my own time, and I still find it enjoyable to just upload what I want to do, like what I want to see, you know? Like that's why I post a lot of war games and stuff, because it's like it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's helpful for you guys because you get to see exactly how I play, and it also is nice for me to be able to look back at it and be like, damn, like I did this, you know, that kind of stuff. I think that's the best way to look at content creation kind of thing. Not for money, but more so for like memories and the enjoyment. The Dune multiplayer, or the actual Dune, is releasing at the end of this month, or maybe the very beginning of next month. I think June or something like that. I think. Where is... Fuck, I hate when I can't find it. I actually don't see it anywhere. Man, let's hope we can change region. I want to play with you guys. We'll see. I always like playing with everybody too, so like we'll see what Dune has to offer. I don't know anything about Dune, by the way. I've never watched the movies. I've looked very little into the game, like very, very little. The only thing that worries me about Dune is I've heard the combat is not good. So we'll see. Damn, it was all the way over here. No wonder I didn't see it. I heard it's like it's a lot like Conan and like it's a survival type game, which I love playing those games. But I heard that the PvP in it was not the best. Damn, I just realized I'm at 36k with tokens. I must have gotten lucky. It's from the Conan Exile devs, is it? Okay, that would make a lot of sense. I played Conan in the very beginning, like when it first released, and it was like dog shit. But I know they made a lot of improvements to it, and they made it like really good. I didn't play it afterwards, so I'm excited. I'm excited for Dune. Plus, I get to play with some of the boys that I started this game with, people that I've known for a while, kind of thing. So that have already quit this game. But yeah, I'll definitely more than likely stream Dune because I don't think it's going to be as intensive on the game on my computer, and definitely make videos if it ends up being good. I have that, and like I said, I've been playing Warborn a little bit, but I want an MMO so bad. Ooh. An MMO would be perfect. I don't think I should do another one, because if I get lucky again, I could cap. But I could do my 3 stars. Did I open up another one? No, I didn't. Okay. You chilling. How many keys do I got? I still got 6 keys. Any 3-star enjoyers?
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
Well, you know what we could go do? We can go do the event. Maybe see if there's any... Let's first go to the guild one, and let's see if there's any PvP there. Oh, there's a lot of people over here. It's too much.
Water mana is at maximum capacity. Activating the water magic orb. Watch out for incoming golem. These are
They're traveling around the Zerg, huh?
Earth mana is at maximum capacity. Activating the earth magic orb. Watch out.
Jesus, crossbow just deletes me. Why are there so many of them here? Are these guys all allied up? Yeah, there's nothing I'm gonna do here. Okay, let's go to Dominion. Oh, I can't even spawn here. Yeah, and I'm playing super glass cannon, so I die. I will fold so quick. I'm paper. It is, and that's what's unfortunate, man. It relies so much on a party. Is this guy melee evasion? Oh, I'm dead here. It's crazy in a game with tanks, man. They're the strongest class in the game. They live for the longest and unkillable.
Time's up for getting triple the receipts.
You've collected them already? What an impressive team!
The Crimson Mansion is a known source of mutated monsters. It needs to be researched.
Stealth! Damn it. Yo, what's up, Dark? How are you? Here we go. I found the green boys. What is that guy? That guy's a melee evasion too? That's a Cordy spinner. I'm gonna die. Let's see if we can get some of these red kills right here. I chose the wrong target.
Quick, defeat the mutant mushrooms before they can spread.
The arc is good. I'm more in a like a party build right now. I'm not in like a solo. I don't really do a lot of dominions, I'll be honest. No, I got CC, I'm dead. Where's Zell at? Zell can heal me. When you arc somebody, you apply ignite stacks and you just do more damage to them overall. Yeah, SNS. I cannot beat an SNS at all. At all. That class is so hard to beat. See the difference I get when I have a healer with me? Like, the game becomes insanely different when you have a healer. It's crazy.
Okay, we're done tripling receipts. These teams have brought the most mutant cores so far. We should be able to meet our quota.
There's something wrong with this mountain range. We'll have to look into it.
We're leaving this area. If you can't bring the mutant cores to me, just put them in the delivery chest. I will activate the mutant core delivery chest at a hut across from the Crimson Mansion.
No, they're killing Zell. Damn it. And then you get gray sorted. Oh, that was just so much damage.
Giant Cordy must be close.
No, I chose the one target I shouldn't have, bro. The one target that had melee evasion, I shouldn't have chose.
Here come the mutated fungi. Keep your guard up and get rid of them.
Damn! What was that?
I didn't know these mutants had spread so far so quickly. We'll have to research more sites.
If you don't have Tevent daggers, the best option is Burkent daggers. Oh, it's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Ow. But yeah, Peerless is good too if you're like solo type play for sure. I like Zell. Zell's fucking pocket healing me. Zell, if you're on my stream, thank you, thank you. God damn. The greats are just 100 to owed me, bro. Like, that's insane.
From now on, I'll give you triples for mutant core. Hurry.
Damn it, I always use that and I shouldn't. There's a lot of red there. Let's see if we can get a play here.
That's it. No more triple receipts.
These teams brought in the most mutant cores. Thank you. Einar bless you.
Why didn't I hit that guy? Oh, it's all a red coming.
Excellent. I've never seen such a strong team. I look forward to working with you again.
I have enough cord for now. The event is over. You did well today. I hope to see you later.
I will give you receipts for the mutant cores. You will be rewarded based on the number of receipts you've earned, so don't lose them. Thank you.
Why does so many people want me?
We can finally end the suffering caused by these mutations.
I didn't even see how many kills I got there. But you could see the difference. Like with the healer, I could just go crazy. It's insane. Maybe I shouldn't. Around 60? 62? Yeah, see, it was like 20-ish when I was solo, and then I got a healer and just instantly started mowing down people. It's crazy. Let me look at chat, though. Let me look. Is 5 Auric better for Spear Dagger, or just roll with my normal evasion build? 5 Auric is never good, I don't think, for Spear Dagger. If you're going to do Vanguard, you want to go 2 pieces. 2 pieces Vanguard, 2 piece Imperial. Some drama, Dark. What kind of drama you got? Your own drama. Yeah, you need the Imperial. Imperial is gonna give you a lot more damage. It's like the staple.
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard my boat.
Yo, later text. I appreciate that follow. Thank you. What do you recommend for mana issues? The more gear you get, the better it's going to be on your mana. Make sure you hit your Q blocks. Q block is very important. When you roll and you Q block, you'll go in stealth. Make sure you sit in stealth the full duration to get your full mana back, your full regen. Mana efficiency is key. But in general, like Aerosol said, you're always going to suffer. You're always going to end up being out of mana, especially if you get mana burn. That's just inevitable.
We're all going to die!
Yeah, it's just literally inevitable. How much mana efficiency? I mean, the more the merrier. You don't need a crazy amount. Honestly, if you get around like 20%, 20 to 30%, you're going to have better mana. For sure. Everything's going to cost a lot less. Why do you build a high crit chance instead of a hit chance? There's not a lot of players that you're going to run into right now, unless your server, it's very server dependent, that are going to have melee evasion. And if they do, it's not your problem. It should not be your target. If that makes sense. And the reason you build a high crit is because it's such a tanky meta right now, and there's a majority of players that have endurance. So the thing that beats endurance is crit. Right? So the more crit you have, the better. Now, if you want to be able to kill all those pesky melee evasion users, then yes, you need hit. Just keep in mind that the more crit you build, you're gonna lack in other stuff, right? So just keep that in mind. Typically, when you play like a glass cannon build, like melee evade, or sorry, like a high crit build, you're going to need a healer. It's very important to have a healer. I probably should have recorded that and make it into a video, but to show an example of how me playing glass cannon, if I don't have a healer, it's just, I can get kills, but I die instantly after, you know? So it's very party reliant. And that's also a reason why I don't like always encourage people to go full glass cannon, because it's not feasible for like the average player, you know? You gotta be quick, you gotta accept the fact that you die really quick, and you need a party. Yo, what's up, Cesar? Susar. What did I say, Cesar? How are you? I'm good, I'm good. Just getting some daily stuff out of the way. I'm so curious to see how my 5080 does tomorrow, man. Like, when I throw spears and I get so many numbers on my screen, I take big FPS loss. So I'm curious of if it's gonna make a difference. And I'll be able to turn on frame gen. It has to. It has to be an insane difference. Delulu is amazing. It's amazing. It changes the class so much. Yeah, it's supposed to be coming tomorrow, but you know how they deliver sometimes. So it could be delayed. Hopefully not. Crossing my fingers, but my monitor though doesn't come until like Sunday, I think. So why don't you use Coil of Endless? The coil is really good. Yo, Zelfake, I appreciate that sub, man. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate the Twitch Prime. Thank you, thank you. The coil is really good, but I already have enough heavy attack that I don't struggle with. I'd rather get more stats and stuff out of like Anvil Ring and stuff like that. Yeah, big W for Zelf. Thank you, man. I appreciate the sub. Oops. Damn, they did not find the guy, I think, right? So we're all gonna... Unless that was a fake. Nope, it wasn't a fake. What do you prefer on trait residence if you're gonna be GC? What is GC? Oh, glass cannon. Max health on your accessories and range and magic, where you're, depending on what you want, whatever you feel like you're dying to the most. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But the attack speed, does it make sense to give up? If you're using the Crimson Spear, you should have more than enough attack speed to feel comfortable. If you're using the Lulu Spear, though, that's a different question, because you lack a lot of attack speed when you have the Lulu Spear. Very slow weapon. The dilute damage is crazy. Not very. I'm playing T now for 2 months and 2 weeks now. I was with my guild for the very beginning. Not very active guild, 7 members. And just the last week, we allied with a guild from my country, so I wanted to go with them. 2 days ago, I told my guild leader that I was going to transfer after tax event, and immediately G-kicked and left. Really? I mean, sometimes leaders get salty. That's a hard question. That's a hard question, Susar. Like, they're both really good. They're both really good, and they both have good alternatives, being the Crimson Spear and the Birkin Daggers. If you want big damage, go with the Loose Spear first. If you want the utility and being able to, yeah, I'm like losing my voice. If you want the utility and survival, being able to stay alive and whatnot, Tevin Daggers first. But damage, Delu for sure. Tevin looking so funny, but probably be, yeah, they both have good alternatives is the thing. So like, you can't really go wrong with what you choose first, you know? That's always the best. When you can target Farm Dark, now you gotta get revenge. Show him why. Show him how he messed up for kicking you. Yeah, crit damage is very, very nice in this meta. What overall mastery skills do I use? These are the ones I'm using right now. These 4 down here. When I hit 780, I'm probably gonna use Time Bomb over the poison. No way that hit me. Recently bought 2-piece Imperial and I can feel the difference. It's a big difference, dude. It's crazy how strong of a power spike you get when you get 2-piece for the first time. Is your voice good? I don't know. Like I feel like I was sick this past week. Not like full sick, but maybe that's why. My voice is like, you can tell I was sick this past week. Yeah, I think I just had a cold or something because it went away pretty quick. I'm like coming off of it now, pretty much. Could probably kill. Maybe. Might as well just in case, I guess. Yo, what's up, Skylar? How are you? How's your Dark Biter coming along? With the bombas. I can't really put them on every time I upgrade a set because I have Harvester and Phantom on different slot. Yeah, that's the issue. That's one of the hard parts. Is like when you have certain slots with, it's hard to make a decision. Don't forget your war games, by the way. Yeah, let me double check the time. Let me see. 7:15. Oh yeah, so it's like in the next 30 minutes. I'll stream for like another 10 and then we'll call it. We will call it. I might stream this weekend. I don't know. It might be kind of tough with Mother's Day this weekend, but I do want to test out the graphics card and I probably will do like a super short stream just to test it out if I have time. Because I'm supposed to go to my parents this weekend and then I'll probably stay there, so I don't know how much time I'll have. What do you think of this build, sir? Has a lot of melee evasion. Any tips to get it higher? Let me see. What's your kill ranking? Can you check? I don't really focus on kill ranking, but I'm 16. It's crazy that I'm 16 and I don't really ever do dominions and stuff. Oh, your Templar bomb. You beat the game. Oh, you got double arc balls? What the? 107 kills in Nebula today, solo? Dude, that must be so fun. Just 100 to owing people without them even realizing. It's gotta be fun as hell. When it works, when it works. Yeah, I mean, I might turn it on this weekend just for a short one because I do want to test out the 5080 when I get it. It's gonna be sick. I'm so excited. Let me see. Can I show you a sick clip? Yeah, link it. Skylar, go ahead. I think that was all my, oh, let me look at the build. I'm sorry. Okay, so your melee evasion, you said, right? What do you think this build must, oh no, your server has a lot of melee evasion. 2300 crit with 1800 hit. I mean, the only way you're gonna get like more hit, I think, is with Deluge Spear to give you more stats. You obviously don't want to sacrifice too much, right? Because then you're gonna lose out on damage, but I think your hit is fine. In all honesty, if you use Nimble Steps and you also do Enforcer buff, you should be chilling. You should be close to like almost 2500-ish on your hit. If you're still missing people, I'm not sure what more you could do. I think like there's very little you want to do. You just have to have better target selection, but your hit is perfectly fine, dude. Like your hit, you're chilling. You have 55% crit too. This is a good build. This is a good build. I think this is like the most you want to do without losing damage. Let's see. Let's see the bomba. Oh, they're so unexpected. They're clumping too. Oh my god, they're clumping. No shot, you just killed all of them. It's so unfortunate that these guys don't know when to block. And they're just trying to jump you. And you literally kill all of them. Oh my god. You killed the whole party in one go. That's insane. That's a clip for sure right there. That's crazy. And then the shit talk. The shit talk is crazy too. I like it. I like it. That's big. That's a good clip. I use nimble and hit chance, so spear buff, but spellblaze dodge so much. Yeah, unfortunately, X, like, if they're still dodging you with that much hit that you have, it's just honestly, it's not your issue. It's not your fault. Like, it's not your target, you know? It's somebody else's target, put it that way. Now, I understand if you're trying to do a 1v1, it might be a little bit different, right? But like, that shouldn't be your priority. You have good hit is the thing. My passive? You're talking about the overall? Oh, this is PvE, hold on. I just realized I wasn't even using whatchamacallit. Like, I'm probably gonna use this, but this is ideal, I think, for what you want. 164, yeah, because I mean, all I use is spear, and then I level up other things. Yeah, time bomb's closed, dude. I'm like 709. I could put more stuff if I wanted to, but I'm close. When I get time bomb, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, like if you really just want to kill Spellblades, you need to be like a greatsword user. A greatsword spear user, and you'd have infinite hit. You'd be able to hit anyone. Someone else asked me for a build. Let me see. Applicator, let me see. Let me take a look. Barb cuffs, I already hate you. I already hate you if you have this. I'm jealous. You have a really good hit. Your crit could use a little bit more crit. You might want to lower your hit a little bit, but this is dependent on your server. But I would get a little bit more crit. I would say 2200 is like the very minimum you want. The higher the better. 2400, 2500 is probably an ideal spot. But it's up to you, completely up to you. Your crit damage looks good, everything looks good, your evasions look good, you're more magic, makes sense. Yeah, and the build looks good. Your stats look solid. No eyesores here. I like it. Poison build with Spear Dagger feels yeah, Poison's really good too. Poison's really good. If you want to see all my target settings, X, join the Discord. If you type !Discord, I have a settings tab in there and you can see all graphics, targeting, everything in there. Let's look at Yum's build. Ooh, you got the pendant of Barbaric Rage. I like that. Good pendant. See, this is your crit's looking good. Maybe a little bit more, but like I said, completely up to you. You got the right crit damage. 1600 hit, 800 heavy. Stats look really good. Your evasion is a little bit lower, but that's fine. You have the shield block chance too, which is good. If I were you, with your points here, you see how you have 22 points in wisdom? You put too many points into here. Put it at 40, and you can still put more points into Dex and get more value out of it. If that makes sense to you. You can stay at 40 to get your break point, but then put the rest of your points into Dex, because you can afford to put points into Dex. You'll also get more evasions, and you also get more crit chance from it. So, it's just better to do that stat allocation. But other than that, it looks good. Your build looks good. What passive on Mastery you place with Time Bomb, the Falling Law? Honestly, when I get Time Bomb, I'll probably replace Poison, the Deadly Viper one. I'm testing this one. It's really good, but it drains so much mana. And with Dust, you only get like one go with this. So it just depends. I'm gonna play with it and see how I like about it. You have really big burst. Like your first burst is gonna be big, but it drains the mana very hard. So either when I get Time Bomb, I'll either replace Deadly Viper or I'll replace Dragon's Ascent. I'm not too positive yet. Fallen Flower is really good. It feels really nice. No problem, Yum. No problem. I'm Spear Dagger, range magic evasion. Feels like everyone has a greatsword. That's just the unfortunate thing. When you're range magic, greatsword is going to be the bane of your existence. Like that's a hard counter. Nothing you can do about it. The only thing is just being in a party with a good healer and tank to survive that stuff. I get one shot by greatswords. So. Holy shit, my voice is going out. So I gotta get ready for these war games and probably chill my voice a little bit, but I'm gonna end the stream for today, guys. I know it was a little bit shorter than expected, but I will possibly stream tomorrow because I get my 5080 graphics card and I really want to see how it does with like stream as well. So we'll see, but that's a wild card. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys being here. Thank you for the support, for the subs. Thank you, and all the follows. Like I said, I won't be live tomorrow. It's a wild card, but we'll see what happens. But I would definitely be uploading the videos of the war games tonight. So tonight we're facing Dwagon, I think. For sure. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Same skills from the Mastery? Yeah, same skills. Same skills for Mastery. For PvP. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow, for sure Monday. All right, later guys.